Hi, Icy.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm great, thanks. And you?
I'm good, thank you. Okay, so we're going to do some vocabulary and then we'll do some listening, same as yesterday, okay? Okay, let's have a look at the vocabulary here. Loyalty to a person or a group. Okay, let me play the word for you first.
Allegiance. Allegiance.
Allegiance. Allegiance, a loyalty to a person or a group. No one questions Tom's allegiance to his country. Allegiance.
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 Allegiance. Okay.
Allegiance.
Can you say that with me? Allegiance.
Allegiance.
Allegiance. Okay, I'm going to type the Vietnamese name for you. Allegiance. So allegiance means you are loyal. You are loyal. So you will always be truthful. Loyal is truthful. So loyal is truthful. You will always be truthful to your parents, to your school, to your country. You will never lie. So no one questions Icy's allegiance to her school or to her friend or to her studies. You will never lie. Allegiance.
Lòng trung thành. Lòng trung thành.
Okay, I'm going to type it here so that we know. Allegiance. Okay, allegiance. Can you make a sentence with allegiance?
A soldier have allegiance.
Yes, no one questions the soldier's allegiance because he's true to his country. Okay, that's good. The soldier's allegiance to his country is great. His allegiance to his country is great. The soldier's allegiance to his country is great. Approach. Approach is a method, a way of doing something. What is your approach to solve this maths question? What is your approach on eating better? What is your approach on finishing all your homework today? Okay, so approach is a method or a way of doing something. The best approach to use a computer is to use a computer to design a building. That's the best approach, the best way. Okay, can you make a sentence with approach?
There are many approaches to go inside the house.
I won't say that. You can say you can say, what is the best approach to enter the house after the flood? There must be a problem. You must approach something. So what is the best approach to enter the house after the flood? Okay, what is the best approach to enter the house after the flood? Okay, assume. To take over the leadership of a group. Mary assumed the manager's position when the assumed. Okay, let me play it for you. Approach.
Cách tiếp cận. Cách tiếp cận.
I want to write the words for you first. In Vietnamese. So that's the Vietnamese one there. Let me type the others in blue so you don't get confused. Approach.
Cách tiếp cận. Cách tiếp cận.
Okay, and this one is assume.
Cho rằng. Cho rằng.
Assume. Okay. To take over the leadership of a group. Mary assumed the manager's position when the previous manager retired. Assume. Mary assumed. Assume is to take over. Do you understand the word? Assume.
Yes.
Okay, can you make a sentence?
The article assumes that Singapore is a richest country in the world.
Okay. Biofuel. Biofuel. Biofuel is, play it for you. Biofuel. A type of fuel made from some type of organic matter. Biofuel is often made from matter such as corn or sugar cane. Biofuel.
Nhiên liệu sinh học. Nhiên liệu sinh học. Nhiên liệu sinh học.
Okay. Biofuel. Okay. Biofuel is a type of fuel. So we use biofuel in the car to get to be able to drive the car, or the train uses biofuel to move. Biofuel is a type of fuel that they make from two things. Can you make a sentence with biofuel?
We need biofuels for the science project.
Yes, good. Okay. Boycott. Boycott is a type of protest in which people refuse to use a service or to buy a company's product. So that's to boycott it. A of protest in which people refuse to use a service or to buy a company. So they boycott it. So say, for example, here, shop A sells soda. Shop B stole shop A's idea, and they also sell soda. Now you say to me, let's boycott buying soda from shop B so that we go and buy in shop A. We boycott it. We protest. We refuse to buy cool drink or soda from that shop. We refuse and will rather buy at shop A. We boycott it. The company gave the protesters what they wanted after 10-week-long boycott. My friend told me to buy soda at the corner shop so that we can boycott the shop that copied them. So boycott is to not use the service. We boycott using the biofuel because it's too expensive. So we will use something else. Okay, I'm going to play the word boycott so you can understand more or better. Boycott.
Tẩy chay. Tẩy chay. Tẩy chay.
I'll type it for you. Okay, can you make a sentence with boycott?
The policeman boycott the shop.
The police, why? You have to give a reason. Why do they protest? Why do they refuse to that shop? You must give a reason. The police boycott the shop, but you have to say why. Why do they refuse to shop there? They decided to go shop because it's too expensive, because it was
A fake clothes.
expensive.
Because it is a fake clothes.
It was closing.
Fake.
I don't know what you're saying. Try and spell it for me. Okay. Oh, it was fake. Yes. So they boycott the shop because they sold fake items. That you can say, yes. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the first one. To show loyalty or a person's loyalty. Can you make a sentence with the first word again?
The soldiers' allegiance to his country is great.
Allegiance. These countries. Okay, but make your own sentence for me. Make your own sentence with allegiance.
The soldiers has allegiance with his. The soldier have allegiance with his army.
To his army, not with, to his army. What does allegiance mean? I don't know the meaning of allegiance. Tell me, what does an allegiance mean? If you just say the sentence to your friend and they don't know what allegiance means. So I will say to you, I see, what is the soldier's allegiance? Is it his hat? What is allegiance?
Allegiance is true.
Allegiance is his loyalty. Loyalty. It is loyalty.
Allegiance is loyalty.
Yes, it is truthful. He's true. It is loyal. He's loyal. He will never lie. Okay, approach. Can you make a sentence with approach?
There are many ways to approach the man.
Okay, yes. Yes, great. Now, what does approach mean?
Approach means a method.
It means a method or a way of doing something. It's a way of doing something. Okay, assume. Can you make a sentence with assume?
The men assume that the TV is very expensive.
Yes, good job. What does assume mean?
Assume means to take over
Yes.
the leadership of a group.
Correct. Okay, assume. A biofuel.
There needs a lot of biofuels for our science project.
Good. Boycott.
The policemen boycott the shop because the clothes are fake and some clothes is expensive.
Yes. Fake and expensive. Good. Okay, we can do another one. Let's save here and go to boycott here. Let's do this one. Boycott. Breakdown. Breakdown is a collapse or a failure. When I break down. She broke down and she cried because she failed her test. Breakdown is to collapse or it's a failure. My car broke down and I had to take the bus. My car failed. I had a breakdown because my tests, I failed my test. Okay, breakdown. Both sides blamed each other for the breakdown of talks. Breakdown. Breakdown here. Okay, breakdown. Okay, can you make a sentence with breakdown?
I break down a glass bottle.
No, you break a glass bottle. You don't, you break down, you break a glass bottle. You don't break down a glass bottle. You break down is something that's not working anymore. My phone broke down. My computer broke down. My fridge broke down. I had a breakdown because I failed my test. But if you break something, you break a glass. Your car doesn't break, your car breaks down, or your fridge breaks down, something that stops working. It doesn't work anymore, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, make another sentence.
I break down my computer.
No, not I. You can't break down your computer. Your computer breaks by itself. So my computer broke down yesterday. Careful that your computer doesn't break down. You have to switch it off properly. Okay, so your computer breaks. You can't break down your computer, okay? So you can say, yes?
My computer broke
Broke down.
broke down last week.
Yes, that you can say. It means something stops working. It stops working. Just type it here. It says it stops working or breaks or collapse. It falls. It breaks. Stop working or breaks. A breakthrough. Let me type breakthrough is an advance or a discovery. The new product was made thanks to a breakthrough that happened in the lab. Breakthrough is an advance or a discovery. I had a breakthrough in my English test. I eventually passed my English test after I've studied very, very hard. So it's a breakthrough, advance. I had a breakthrough convincing her to come with me to the party. Breakthrough is when you break through, you get advanced or you discover something. Here, I'm going to type, play it for you.
Đột phá, đột phá, đột phá.
Breakthrough. It opens up a great, like the COVID-19 pandemic. The scientists had a breakthrough when they discovered a vaccine. They had a breakthrough. It was a discovery that was very important. Okay, can you make a sentence with breakthrough?
She's break through the genet of badminton score.
Can you just say that sentence again?
She break proud genet she break down the Guinness badminton score.
No, breakthrough. Breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
So she had a breakthrough. She had a breakthrough. That's what you can say. She had a breakthrough.
She had a breakthrough.
Good. Cheater. Cheater, a person who cheats, such as on a test. A person that cheats or don't tell the truth. Cheater. A person who cheats, such as on a test. The two cheaters were suspended from school and given failing grades because they cheated. Okay, do you want to try?
She is a cheater.
Okay, let me play. Cheater.
Kẻ lừa đảo, kẻ lừa đảo, kẻ lừa đảo,
Yeah, that's a cheater. A cheater is somebody that cheats in a test. That's a cheater, somebody that cheats in a test. She looked at her friend's answers. She looked at her friend's answers in the test, and the teacher said she was a cheater. A cheater is somebody that looks at the answers and then they write it down. So the cheater will get punished or get suspended when they cheat. Condense, we will stop here at condense and then carry on. Condense. So right here, condense. Okay, condense, to charge from a it's science. It's when the gas changes into liquids, then it condenses. Condense here.
cô đọc lại, cô đọc lại, cô đọc lại.
Condense, kudong lai. Do you understand the word condense?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's go back here. Breakdown. Can you make a sentence with breakdown?
She's break down. Sorry, can you say the word again?
Breakdown.
My computer was breakdown last week.
No, not was breakdown. My computer broke down last week. My computer broke down last
My
week.
computer broke down last week.
Breakthrough.
She's break through the score in this term.
Cheater.
She copied the answers of her friends, so she is a cheater.
Condense.
The liquid is condensed.
Okay, yes, good. Okay. Listening was test 2. Just want to see if I can find it. Okay, let's start with listening here. Okay, we did question 9, 10 here. 10 to 15 we will do. A little bit smaller. Okay, 10 to 13 here. Okay. Okay, 10 to 13, let's do it here.
What exactly did you write about?
Oh, it completely shocked since he detaining it was.
Listen to a conversation between two students. That was a fun class we just had, wasn't it?
It sure was, Jim. I can't believe how entertaining it was.
Yeah, and Mr. Jackson said some really nice things about you as well.
I know. Can you believe what he said? I was completely shocked since he doesn't usually openly praise students like that.
Yeah, I guess you must have written an amazing paper. What exactly did you write?
Okay, remember yesterday we said, I can't believe what he's, can you believe what he said? Are they upset, optimistic, anxious, or pleased? How did the girl feel when she said, can you believe what he said? He doesn't praise people often. He doesn't say people are good, but he did say that she was good. How did she feel? Was she upset because the teacher said she was good? Was she optimistic, anxious, or pleased?
D.
She was pleased. Yes, we did this one yesterday. She was pleased. Okay. Number 11. What does the girl say? Okay.
Oh, it was nothing special. I just wrote my thoughts about how computers are likely to change society even more in the future. I imagine that Mr. Jackson must have agreed with what I wrote, since he liked my essay that much.
Okay, what does the girl say about the teacher? He agreed with her thoughts in her essay. He knows a great deal about computers. He's going to look at her paper one more time. He hopes she can get an A this semester. What does the girl say about the teacher?
I think you as well.
I know. Can you believe what he said? I was completely shocked since he doesn't usually openly praise students like that.
Yeah, I guess you must have written an amazing paper. What exactly did you write about?
Oh, it was nothing special. I just wrote my thoughts about how computers are likely to change society even more in the future. I imagine that Mr. Jackson must have agreed with what I wrote, since he liked my essay that much.
Okay, what do you think?
I listen the word agree.
I hear the word agree, not listen. I hear the word agree. Yes, he must have agreed to my thoughts in the essay.
I suppose.
Computers are likely to change society even more in the future. I imagine that Mr. Jackson must have agreed with what I wrote.
He must have agreed with what I wrote. So it's A. He must have agreed. You heard. I can hear the word agree. What can be inferred about the girl's paper? What can we say about the girl's paper? She wrote it in one night. It was the longest in the class. She received an A on it. It described the history of computers.
Since he liked my essay that much.
I suppose you're right. Well, congratulations on doing such a good job with your paper.
Do you mind if I ask what you got on your paper?
No, not at all. I got a 91. I did barely well. Not as well as you, though. However, I was hoping to get at least a 95, since that would help me increase my grade. I'm trying to get from a B plus to an A minus by the end of the semester, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
I'm sure you can. All you have to do is ace the final exam. It's worth 25% of our final grade.
That's true, but I almost never do well on final exams because I have to study for so many tests at once. Still, I'm going to go home and start studying for the exam tonight. I simply have to raise my grade. Two friends
Okay.
Believe you fellas going to
Why does the girl mention Mrs. Hot?
East.
What
There's a recommendation.
what does the teacher imply when he says,
John Paul Jones is among my favorite people in American history. He was a member of the Continental Navy during the American Revolution. He was the captain of the Bonhomme Richard during a battle with the English ships.
only one time? Question.
How entertaining it was.
Yeah, and Mr. Jackson said some really nice things about you as well.
I know. Can you believe what he said? I was completely shocked since he doesn't usually openly praise students like that.
Yeah, I guess you must have written an amazing paper. What exactly did you write about?
Okay, what did you write about? What can we say about the girl's paper? Here's our answer. Listen, what did she write about? She wrote it on one night. It was the longest in the class. She received an A, or she described the history of computers. Let's listen.
Oh, it was nothing special. I just wrote my thoughts about how computers are likely to change society even more in the future. I imagine that Mr. Jackson must have agreed with what I wrote, since he liked my essay that much.
I suppose you're right. Well,
Okay, she said she wrote about how computers can change our society in the future. So not the history of it. Okay, so what can we say about the girl's paper? What do we know about her paper?
Eh?
She never said she wrote it in one night. She never said the longest in the class. So she received
B.
She received an A, number C. She received an A because she wrote about the future of computers. She didn't say she wrote it in one night, not given. And they didn't say it was the longest one. What is the boy going to do this evening?
It's worth 25% of our final grade.
that's true, but I almost never do well on final exams because I have to study for so many tests at once. Still, I'm going to go home and start studying for the exam tonight. I simply have to raise my grade.
Okay, what is the boy going to do this evening?
B.
Study for the exam. Yes, good. He's going to study for the exam.
Best of luck, Jim. I hope you can do it.
Now answer the questions. Number 10. How does the girl probably feel when she says,
Can you believe what he said?
Pleased. She was shocked. She was pleased.
or 11? What does the girl say about her teacher?
He agreed with what she wrote. Yes.
Number 12. What can be inferred about the girl's paper?
It was an A. She did very good.
Number 13. What is the boy going to do this evening?
Study for the exams. Good. Okay, I see the class is going to stop in 1 minute. If it goes off, then we are finished, okay? You don't have to come back, okay?
Questions 14
Yeah.
and 17.
It's going to go off
Listen to a
now.
conversation between a student and a teacher. Janet, I need to have a word with you, please.
Sure, Mr. Wilkinson. What's going on?
I'm interested in knowing when you're going to do your presentation. I know you have been trying to catch up with all of your work since you broke your arm, but all of your classmates did their presentations 2 weeks ago. I'd say that it's about time you did yours.
Oh, all right. How does next week sound?
Not so good. I was thinking more along the lines of tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I couldn't possibly do
Okay, it's going to